Frauditor Mania. I love you so much. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says it. You are super. And I thank you.
Are you die right now?
Yep.
La 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 la. I don't care what you say. La la la.
Hi.
Hello.
You're triggering me. You're trying to get me
That's
emotionally active.
I'm not trying to. You're doing it to yourself.
The cameras. Witness.
There's lots of witnesses. We're in the middle of the public.
You stepped in the puddle, buddy. Your sock's gonna get all wet. Your sock is all soaked and wet.
Oh, what an assault.
Fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Wait.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, it's like I can like stay out here with my camera and stuff.
Certainly.
Yeah. Oh, my name's Russ. Your name, ma'am? Wow. Holy cow. Such rude and unprofessionalism. Or, I mean, orally or in writing.
I'm gonna shut this window.
Can I?
I'm not agreeing to be in video.
Can I do an open records request, please?
Let's go.
Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this.
They're wrong.
Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! It's not. It's called a public easement. Quit trying to fucking bully me. I know my rights.
Stop. Come on. You're like an old man, and I'm an old man.
Sir, that's not nice of you, sir. That's not nice of you.
Go ask her. Go ask her, by the way. You cocksucker. Hey. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We'll make him pull you out. That's how you tell the kid, right? It's a First Amendment right violation. I'm a press.
Dude, get the f*** off me. Call the police.
No, you wanted to stand there and hold your cell phone in my face is what you wanted to do. Yes, you
wasn't in your
Take your cell phone and go and make your complaint, okay?
Okay.
Those are my fucking court records on the floor.
Get this off my wrist!
She has a broken back, by the way, too.
I think that me wanting to know where to find you has anything to do with YouTube. You're sadly mistaken. Your name is going on the lawsuit.
It's so annoying with Restream because whenever you play a video like that, you can't see it because it's lagging so bad. But I know it's not lagging on your end. Like we might have to find another software. But to this very day, there has still been no lawsuit from our pal for public safety, aka Chris, aka Boogers McGee, aka Dumbwaiter. Oh man, these are good times, guys. I mean, I've been saying that the bad guys are slowly starting to drop like flies, and we're seeing it right before our very eyes. It's glorious to see. Glenn Harlow saying, seeing Tiffala screams never gets old. I mean, fake screams for the sake of being dramatic. I mean, she's a very dramatic person. But good evening, everybody. How are we doing on this lovely Tuesday evening? I see a few people are here. Professor Chaos, as always. The lovely and beautiful Casey is here. Steve Cousins, Grumpy, Glenn Harlow, Nerd Girl. Nerd Girl says, damn, dude, I just ate. Why are you showing me Eagle Nick's face? I apologize, but Eagle Nick kind of is a staple on this channel. There are channels that they center themselves and idolize, like big channels, like Long Island Audit, Chili to Castro. This channel, we look up to Eagle Nick audits. Our standard is very high, as you guys can see. All right. Well, to quote Judge Simpson, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Well, tonight we're just gonna hang out for a bit. Hang out, chill for a bit. No, GS is streaming at 9. We'll probably go till then. I am still moving, as I've made it clear. I am moving, and it's tough when you're moving state to state because you work full time, right? You come home, then you have to pack for hours. You don't have time to cook. You don't have time to do anything else. So I got home, and I've been packing. But for my mental sake, I have to stop. And I know if I live stream, I'll actually stop what I'm doing. So literally this time is going to be my relaxation time. Anytime I'm putting out a video or live streaming, it's my only time to relax until I actually move, pretty much. We're almost done, though. I don't have a heck of a lot of stuff. But we're almost done. So this is, we'll get it done. But, moves are expensive. Moves are time consuming. It's just a huge toll. So, we're going to get through it one way or another. So I guess you could say see you on the other side. I don't know. Then Harlow says, I saw your buddy Eagle Nick in Dalton, Georgia. You saw him. Well, Eagle Nick is a commanding presence, all 5 foot nothing of him. 120 pounds soaking wet. So I know that was a visual. Eagle Nick towering over people. On his bike. Did you see him on his bike too? Like, just imagine, like we see these people on the internet that are quote unquote big personalities. But what would it be like if we saw them in person? Like Glenn Serio, for instance. Glenn Serio. No, I am not like Wrangler. I am not. Come on. Don't compare me to Wrangler. When I say I'm moving back to my home state because I'm getting married next month. Not because I'm ducking the police, not because I'm ducking the authorities. I actually have a clean criminal record. Even though yesterday people were saying I've been lying to my audience for months. Okay, lying about what? I have a clean record. I have nothing to hide. But you see these people online and they show this bravado, this machismo. And it makes you think, what would it be like seeing them in real life? So, like, for example, a perfect example, like Anthony X. Anthony X wants to talk tough behind his camera, but we know Anthony X is 5'2", 240 pounds. He's a ball of nothing. He's a ball of clay. And I'm like, literally, I bet the dude can't even reach the top shelf at the supermarket. Yet, dude wants to play tough on the internet. Another one. Here's a perfect one. Glenn Serio. Glenn Serio wants to yell and cuss and say racist things to officers and people of minorities, yada, yada. Would you ever see how Glenn Serio reacts when someone puts a camera in his face? Dude is terrified of the camera. It's obvious. He's super uncomfortable when people call him out, when people stick a camera in his face. But he's supposed to be this imposing character behind the camera. It's just internet personalities. Like, you have people that get on the internet, and that's why you have to learn not to take the internet seriously. Because people are going to talk tough. What people put out on the internet is never true about who they actually are. People want to put out, I'm this big, macho, big, tough guy on the internet. In real life, it's never the case. Never the case. A couple other people are here. Mr. Thomas, GJM, Stranger. Good evening, fellas. Yeah, it's something else. GJM says, let's not bring up the train wreck. Yeah, that was how I got blocked. I mean, I wasn't even trolling. How I got blocked from a chat twice in 5 minutes from one troll account. That's the mod. That's so dumb. Like, who gives a troll account a wrench in a live chat on a live stream? Like, you must be trying to sabotage your channel doing that. You must be. But I digress. Hey, Glenn Harlow for $1.99. Please hit that like button for Will. Thank you very much, sir. Every penny is appreciated right now. Trust me. I'm losing everything on this move. So, oops. Not talking to him. So, on behalf of all of the maniacs here on this channel, let's pull this up here, right them there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Thank you. Thank you. It's so kind of you. Hey, if you guys want your face up here, if you guys want Eagle Nick to make a very special message to you, super chat's all it takes. All it takes. All right, guys, let's get started with this. And you know what? No one ever does the goal thing. And that was a part of the goal. So there you go. All right, let's keep it going. Whoa. We are rolling with another $2. Glenda is like a beached walrus. A walrus with legs. I'm more thinking of him as an elephant on 2 feet, but a beached walrus is pretty good. That's pretty good. And thank you again for the other thank you again for the $2.
Whoa,
hey, you get the video again.
Thank you so much for that $2 super thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Okay. So, thank you again, Glenn, for that. Thank you again. Joe is here. Good evening. What's in your sippy cup? I don't have a sippy cup. I don't have a sippy cup. There's nothing here. This big Poland spring bottle of water. That's it. That's all that's here. Big fan of Wanda Mize. You know, I love Wanda Mize. Wanda Mize, there are certain frauditors that for one, that they don't even have to do anything to be entertaining. And Wanda Mize is that, because Wanda Mize can sit there, fill out, his paperwork. I'm getting all these messages. Okay. Can literally fill out paperwork, bore his audience to death, and we still find it entertaining. He reminds me of a guy I used to see in the metro subways. Like, okay. He reminds you of someone. I don't know how to describe. I mean, it's like Wanda Mize. It's like, it's clear he believes what he does, even though he usually spews nothing but nonsense. But I don't know. Oh, okay. Steve Cousins for $2. Now, I don't know what NZD is. Is that New Zealand? All right, I'm gonna make sure I'm accurate. NZD. A New Zealand dollar equals 50. Okay, gotcha. A New Zealand dollar. Okay, you must be from New Zealand. Zealand is where. Oh, what is that dance that I used to be obsessed with? In New Zealand, in the schools, the boys do the haka dance, like as a show of respect. I've seen those on YouTube. They actually were really popular, like 2020, 2021. I know they did one. There was a senator that did it as a form of a protest. I know they do that a lot in New Zealand. But anyway, thank you so much for the $2 New Zealand dollars. And hold on, Eagle Nick has a message for you too.
Whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Thank you. Again, it's very kind, very kind. Thank you all so much for your support on my little channel. It means the world to me, especially moving. Expensive. I appreciate it. If only Wanda was French Canadians. Okay, like my impression, and this is this is a stereotype. And GJ, I know you're from Canada, so forgive me, but the stereotype to me is just that Canadians are just like overly like you're like excessively polite and kind. Like they're angry is like someone in Philly's being nice, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's just a stereotype. Could Wanda survive in Canada the way he just gets pissed off out of nowhere? I don't think so. But there it is. Okay, there, Chris Elders. I always get your name wrong. Said I would send you a super chat, but you don't have to do that. You don't have. It's never mandatory here. Your support means more than anything on this channel. Thanks for coming. Let's just real quick. I just want to do quick. How old am I? I am short of 30 years old. I am young. I am much younger than people think I am. I am much younger than people think I am. That's the truth. Okay, so what are we doing here tonight? Oh, that's the title. It says let's have a watch party. Couple videos. This is nothing to do with frauditing. I came across this a couple of days ago and I had a laugh. Actually, you know what? I'll save it for a little later. I'll save that one for a little later. Let's have a look at this video this actually took place 2 years ago, but I've only started seeing videos about it today. This is a 7-Eleven employee attacks a woman picking up an Uber Eats order. I have so many problems with this video. It goes to show how you cannot trust. Like, you can't trust anyone. And employees at places like 7-Eleven, even though you don't need the highest level of education, you would assume would have a common level of decency to treat members of the public, not even just with respect, but just with regular decency. Not here. Let's have a look at this. And I'm going to turn the resolution down because apparently the video lags on the rewatch. So we're going to turn the resolution down just a bit. Let's have a look.
On July 21st, 2023, officers were dispatched to a 7-Eleven in response to a physical altercation between two individuals.
Well, I love from the jump, when I saw this, I knew something was off. The fact that literally the front door is barricaded by mops. I saw that and I was like, oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be good. This is going to be good.
To a physical altercation between two individuals.
What's going on, man?
He came in to get a boat after and he said
Who are you? Get off of her, bro. Get off of her. What are you doing?
He punched me twice.
Oh, so look. Come over here. Come over here, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. That doesn't sit right either way. To sit on a customer, even if they're stealing or not, that's a problem. Under no circumstances should anyone ever physically harm someone's well-being over quote unquote stealing from a convenience store. That $2 bag of chips isn't coming out of your wallet. So I knew when I saw this from the jump, something didn't make sense. To be sitting on someone at a 7-Eleven who quote unquote is stealing. But let's play on. Oh, well, we got another one. Wow. That's so kind of you. GJM for $2 Canadian. Good luck with the move. Thank you. That's so kind of you. And you know what? Hey, you know what? You guys are Eagle Nick Sims too. You're only doing it just so I can play this video of Eagle Nick. But okay. We'll play.
Whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super Thanks, you are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Again, incredibly kind. Thank you all. Any support you all can give on my channel, I appreciate. My little corner of the internet, as you can say. But yeah, something just didn't sit right with this. And as you'll see, this is bad.
What are you doing?
The rest of me, I work here.
What are you doing?
The store is closed.
I was that way over each. I'm trying to show him. He wasn't in the front to tell me.
You okay?
He punched me in my head with the machine.
All right, let me figure out what's going on. Okay, give me a second.
So she's a Uber Eats driver picking up food on Uber Eats. I love how this idiot's first response, the idiot being the guy that was sitting on top of her, was, I'm an employee. You can't arrest me. Right. But again, even if someone is trying to rob the store, punching someone in the head? Let's keep on. I'm gonna play this just for a few minutes so you all can understand the context.
Hey man, let me talk to you real quick. So what is happening? Why did you feel the need to do this?
Hey,
I don't care if you work here. So explain to me why did you feel the need?
Today, we're receiving the McLean truck. The store is closed. Nobody's allowed in the store until the truck leaves.
Okay, I understand that the store is closed.
All right, sir,
but why? Listen to me. Listen to me. Answer my questions. Why did you feel the need?
The store was closed and she was in the store. Nobody's allowed in the store until that McLean truck leaves.
So the store is closed. No one's allowed in. So you kept her in the store?
I didn't keep her in the store.
You were on top of her.
Bruh, you watched the camera.
You were on. When I got here, I saw you on top of her. I don't care that you work here.
You want me to clock out, then you arrest me,
I don't care what you do. Explain to me why is it that you felt the need.
Our scanner's right here, sir. If you want to...
I'm trying. You're not answering my questions.
Explain to me.
911
during the emergency.
Okay, so was the procedure to jump on top of somebody?
Watch the camera.
So explain to me, why did you feel the need to keep her inside the store? What are you showing me?
My father's state ID. 911 from our office store. You're at 10-0025 South Orange Avenue.
Okay, you're not answering my question.
Sir, do your job and
okay, so answer my questions then. I'm trying to do my job. Why did you feel the need to be on top of this woman? Hey, don't walk away from me. I'm trying to talk to you. You want me to call you an ambulance? You need me to call you an ambulance? Kilo 33, can I have FDB 51, please?
I'm here from Uber Eats. Sorry, he wasn't in the front of the door.
Could you explain to me what happened?
I came in, I'm parked on this side. My boyfriend's a paralegic. He's in the car right now.
A female with a head injury.
And I walked in. I didn't park in between. There was 2 trucks here. Not all 7-Eleven closed when they're shifting. I walked in. He was not there. The freaking guy, Josh, he's gonna be like, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't know if he's scared. But he was taking the order. I have an Uber Eats order.
Okay,
so he was doing it, and the guy came from behind me, and he was like, ma'am, you're not supposed to be in here. Da-da-da. I don't know. And he starts locking the door, and he's like, I'm gonna punch you.
Okay, alright, so try to calm down. Let's start from the beginning. So you had an Uber Eats order.
Yes, I walked in. Nobody was there. If he would have told me the store is closed, I would have canceled it. It's not that serious.
So you were able to walk in?
Yes, that door, the left door that we're looking at on our left was open, sir. I came, I spoke with Josh. He asked me, what was the name? I told him the name. He asked me, he was like, okay, well, my system's a little messed up. Can you read me the order? I told him the beef menu. He said, okay, I got it. Now I know which order. He started doing that. This guy's yelling at somebody, a man outside. Then he comes in, and he's like, ma'am, you can't be in here. So I'm telling him, like, you can't talk to people like that because he's coming off very hostile. And I'm telling him, I'm here with Uber Eats, and Josh is telling her, but she had order. But nobody can be in here. And that's when he starts freaking out. He starts locking me. Put the phone down, put the phone down and punch you. And we're in this aisle with the yellow bag of chips right there. And he hits me with one of the scanners in his hand. And then he sits on me the whole time there. And I'm telling him, I can't breathe because I really couldn't breathe, bro.
Alright, do you want to press charges?
Yes.
Alright, do me a favor. Wait for me outside.
Can I go to my car? It's the 20.
Yeah, that's fine. Wait for me outside. My partner's on his way, alright?
Okay.
Alright?
Thank you.
What's his name? I can get it.
Can you crack it so I can talk to you?
What is that?
The ID that I work here, sir.
Okay.
I'm doing my job. I'm playing check job.
Get on the ground, Atlanta police! Get on the ground!
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back! Stop resisting! Stop!
Okay, so before I even get into the logistics, understand, and I've said this before, when it comes to understanding the facts of a case and understanding right and wrong, the standard is what is reasonable. And the question is, in this situation, in this scenario, was the force applied on this civilian reasonable by this employee? And the answer is clearly no. This is an Uber Eats driver collecting food from 7-Eleven. Moral of the story was just wait. Lick the whole sock is lick the whole boot. Is that the same person? Huh. What state was this in? I think this was in Illinois, I believe. I'm not sure. If I have to drop the link to the video, I will. I'm not sure what state it was, but this was just appalling to me. Looks like a refugee who thinks he can beat women. He's not a refugee. He's from there. If you listen to him talk, he's from the state. He's a dude. He's a brother. You know, he's a black guy like me, clearly, kid like me. So in his mind, I just think he's dumb as a rock. Like his whole argument that, first off, he barricades himself in the back, which is why the officers have to push in. But then his argument that I'm an employee, you can't arrest me, is nonsense. Joseph, he thought it's Florida. Okay, it could be Florida. If it's Florida, yeah, I'll take your word for it. It's Florida. But still, the standard is this reasonable force? Even if she was an intruder, she made it clear she had no idea that the store was closed, no idea that she couldn't come in because trucks were there. But really, dude? You're so threatened by this lady? Nah. Chaos seems like it's broken up and he is a tough guy. What about the other guy chilling in the office? Oh, we'll get to that. But my point is this reason? What was that reasonable force? And the answer is no. And as you'll see, the police are going to hold him accountable. He absolutely should get put in cuffs because that's assault, especially if he punched her in the head.
Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Get your hand behind your back!
Stand him.
Get up. What's up? You got my work hat? Sir?
All right, I'll get you in work hat.
Work beanie? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, walk. Walk.
My car's right here.
K9 can assist on emergency doors. K9 can assist on emergency doors.
Spread your feet.
Spread your feet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When we tell you to open the door, open the
I
door.
have to go by 7-Eleven guidelines, sir. I know Orlando.
Don't give me any of that shit.
Yes, sir.
You have anything on you that's gonna poke me, stab me, or do anything?
No, sir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Shut up.
Republic.
Shut up.
Stand.
Switch with me. You good? Sit down.
I love that. I love that little bit right there. He's pledging allegiance to the flag for no reason. Listen.
Shut up. Shut up.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States
Shut up.
of America.
Shut up.
Republic.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. Shut up. Like, dude must be high as a kite or something, or just an idiot. Like, is that what he thinks is appropriate here? Is that what he thinks his Miranda rights are? He quotes her to the flag.
Shut up.
Stand.
Switch with me. You good? Sit down.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go. Hey, boss. Do you have access to the cameras?
I do not personally. My boss is trying to get a hold of me. Give me a second.
Yeah, does he have access?
My boss?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can we get on the phone, see if he can come? So I can talk to him if you want.
A whole bunch of craziness. Basically, Kareem tried to tell a customer. Sorry, I got the shakes and I get the nervous jitters around talks. A customer had come in for DoorDash and Kareem was telling me, God damn it, man. Breath, Josh. Customers were coming in, he was trying to tell them the store was closed, and he had an altercation with a customer, more or less. And we called the police, and they ended up coming up here. If you want to talk to him for a minute, because they want.
That was not an altercation. Understand. That was an assault.
Cameras. Can you talk to him real fast? Okay. No, the cop.
Cops, okay.
You're on speaker.
Hey, sir, how you doing? It's Officer Mendez with the Atlanta Police Department.
Hey, how are you?
Good. So my question to you is, so we have a little bit of situation, as your employee said. We're just trying to get access to the cameras to see what happened. Is there any way you can come and we can review the camera footage?
Unfortunately, the camera system is not working since yesterday.
Okay.
Only one camera is working out of it. I just noticed that yesterday when I was going through the cameras, because I wanted to take a look at it something, and the entire system is not recording anything for some reason.
Okay, so there's nothing recorded for today.
Since the actual day before yesterday, there is nothing recorded in there.
Okay.
I already called the guy who come and fix it, but he hasn't been up there yet. So only one camera is working, which is actually facing the door, and that's about it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
What was the situation?
So we're still trying to figure out, but from our understanding is that your employee battered one of the hit one of the customers and was preventing them from leaving. So right now, and then so when we try to talk to your employee, he wasn't compliant and he basically locked himself in a door.
Okay.
So that's where we're at right now. That's all I can say right now. But thanks for your help.
No, but is he still there or he left?
Who, your employee? He's gonna be going with us.
Oh, he's gonna be going with you guys?
Yep.
Okay, you guys are taking him in?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Can I talk to Josh, please?
Yep.
The guy who called.
Are you willing to write a statement about what happened?
I don't even know the full thing. Honestly,
Whatever you saw.
all I saw was him go. I saw the customer. It was legit. The store was closed.
Okay.
I didn't see anything that happened in that back aisle. I was over here trying to do my shit, put up the truck, put up the bathroom and shit.
So the incident happened back here.
Correct.
And you didn't see what happened.
No, sir. As unfortunate as it fucking is.
Okay.
Well, here's the problem with that story. Let me back this up just a little. This guy here his story is completely disingenuous because he was the one that barricaded the door with mops. So clearly, he had enough knowledge to know that either the store was in danger and that the person had to be restrained and prevented from leaving the store, or knew that the store had a duty to protect the public from a dangerous individual, which is why he barricaded the door with the mop. He's over here like, oh, I didn't see anything. I don't know what's happening. I don't know anything what's going on. That's not true. Because he had a part in that. Secondary liability, vicarious liability. He could be responsible for the crimes the other person committed because he was equally as complicit. Vicarious liability, that's what it is. So it's, I don't know. I'm very surprised that the police let this guy go. Because to me, it would make so much more sense. So much more sense if this guy was held accountable.
As unfortunate as it fucking is. What's your first name, man?
Kareem.
What is it?
Kareem.
Kareem?
Yes, sir.
Why did you lock yourself in the office over there?
Lock yourself because there's been a lot of break-ins around here, like the guy said, draft racing, speed racing, Uber, all types of stuff, and we got robbed 3 times.
Okay. Did you not know that they were the police?
Man, there's so many officers in the area because this is a distribution area. You are Orlando. Orlando is that way by the Amboy. Kissimmee that way. She said she was from Osceola County or something.
Okay, so why didn't you open the door?
I'm not supposed to. Only one person is supposed to open that door.
Okay. You see, they have police uniforms, and they were just wait. Let me finish. And they were trying to talk to you. So why didn't you open the door?
Because anybody can wear a police. I got to go by what the owner says. Yes, sir.
Okay. Before you went in the office, you were talking to them, right?
I mean, he was pretty cool, to be honest. He's
okay.
Pretty cool, but
so what made you go in the office and then put yourself behind the door?
I'm just unloading and putting up the freezer, sir.
Okay. What were you putting up to the glass when I came to try and talk to you?
My ID, my driver's license ID.
Is that what that was?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there a reason why you couldn't hand them your ID before I got here?
I mean, that door just popped open, to be honest, and you're supposed to just, I don't know, bro. I'm supposed to slide it on the
Keep your feet inside.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Do you know why the police
phone? Because we had an intruder.
Okay. And what happened between you and the intruder?
And there was a female, and she said she was going to grab an order, and we didn't even complete the order yet.
Okay.
And then she kept saying, Josh. I'm like, who's Josh? And then Drake and Josh. I mean, I know a Josh, but...
Okay. So...
Are you serious? He started saying Drake and Josh. You mean the TV show? And he says, I know a Josh. Your coworker's name is Josh. Dingle. Now, Professor Chaos, I've seen here in Connecticut, I've seen back home in Philly, I've seen in New Jersey, you know, not all the time in 7-Elevens do the employees wear shirts. Usually they say wear something green. A high vis, I would think, is sufficient. I would say.
Did you help her or try to ask her to leave, or what happened after that?
I said, ma'am, how did you get inside the store?
Was the front door locked?
The front door, it was a mop, the cleanup mop, and everything was there.
Okay, but the door was still open, right? It was still unlocked.
We waited until y'all, the procedures waited until y'all get here, and then when y'all get here, then he was pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I mean, if this is Orlando, then it's Orlando. But the other sheriff, And then,
Okay. What happened between you and the lady?
The lady.
You were asking her to leave or something, or what?
No, I was just telling her don't move, chill, relax. She was like and put her Crocs down. I guess she was hyperventilating or something, man.
Okay. Did you take her phone from her?
No, I told her to just put her phone down and Josh was going to pick it up and put it in the basket. That's all.
Why were you telling her to put the phone down?
Because she said she has an order. You're trying to help her, and just because she's inside the store, we don't know how she. I mean, she's a young lady. I'm not trying to harm her or anything. I'm just trying to get my job done because shift change might come.
What time does the store close?
The store never closes.
Okay, so if the store never closes, how was she intruding if the store never closes?
Because she wasn't with the McQueen.
So it's assumed, because, I mean, look, yes, there are some 7-Elevens that close at a certain time. But for the most part, 7-Eleven is a 24-hour store. For the most part. And that is assumed by the general public. The general public sees a 7-Eleven, and they assume that they're open 24 hours. And as you see, it's late. It's 1:30 in the morning there. I think the original arrest took place about 12:30. So, even if it was perceived she was an intruder, still, reasonably, again, we're talking about reasonableness. Reasonably, it would not be difficult to assume that she didn't know that the store was closed because there were pickups and deliveries. So Joe, in some cases, yes, the hours are 7 to 11. In some cases, but many cases, a lot of 7-Elevens are open 24 hours. Some cases, yes. Hey, GJM, shout out Wawa. Wawa's awesome. I love Wawa. The Wawa 2 blocks from my job. Usually get about once a week. Plenty of them in South Jersey where my parents live. One right off of Route 295. Wawa's awesome.
She wasn't with the who?
McLean, that big old 18-wheeler truck that was parked right there.
So because she wasn't with the truck, that meant she was
We
an intruder?
froze the store. When you freeze the store leaves the paper right there. There's paper that we got to go back and double track, and that's it.
Okay.
I mean, I understand y'all are busy and stuff, man, but
okay, did you and the lady in the store get into any kind of physical altercation?
No, I was just like,
hey there, Dick.
and let her breathe.
Jones, and yeah, Wawa's awesome. Wawa's awesome. Buc-ee's is the better store. Well, I've never had Buc-ee's. I can just go based off of what I've had. And by the way, I don't think this guy is a cold-blooded killer. I just think he's dumb as a rock. If you just listen to his reasoning throughout the whole thing, it's just like, dude, you're an idiot. Oh, well, because she wasn't with the truck, so she had to be an intruder, so she was in the store. But why were you, did she know the store was closed? Well, no, sir, we're open 24 hours. Anyone could have come in. So why did you think she was an intruder? Dumb as a rock, this guy.
She went forward, I went backward. I didn't touch her, didn't hurt her, over her some agua.
So how are you letting her breathe if you didn't touch her?
Because she was talking to me.
Okay.
Yeah, Wawa subs, or we call them hoagies, but yeah, their subs are good. Their breaded chicken is pretty good. Their tuna fish is fantastic. If you're on a diet and you're trying to eat in the city, for lunch, because that's the hard thing. Since I have a desk job, the hardest thing is eating healthy. Chill's trying to be in a calorie deficit, so I can shred a couple of pounds before the wedding. So Wawa's tuna always comes in clutch. You just got to make it healthy because it can get unhealthy. Tuna fish is good. If you want to get Italian hoagie, they're good. Yeah, they're real good.
We try to help her out, Josh. We have a time limit at 6. We got to be gone.
Okay. So she came inside the store. It never closes, but it was closed now.
I guess.
You guess, or? Okay, I'm asking you questions that you should know as the employee, because you previously said that the store never closes. So I'm trying. I'm trying to clarify how, if the store doesn't close and there's nothing in the front of the store to make someone
you know, like the doors being locked or a sign saying that the store is closed,
the boss.
how is she supposed to know that she can't come in the store? And then how would you then interpret her coming in the store as being an intruder?
She's an intruder because the Orlando PD that came here said anytime somebody come in the store like that, always check around. When the boss come, he handles it.
Okay.
It's between them two, whatever property is going on right here, sir, I just do my job and go.
Okay. So she came inside asking about a DoorDash order or something.
And the person at the counter.
And then you were trying to tell her y'all didn't have no orders?
I said, ma'am, could you pause for a minute? She said, okay. I said, and we told her, hey, the procedure here, Uber does not own this store. Uber, like, for example, as Josh with the double orders, that got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I'm doing my job, my inventory count.
Did you try? Okay, you're saying that she didn't want to leave the store?
No, ma'am. How did she get inside the store? That's between
Well, the front door was open, so she walked in the store.
That 18-wheeler truck, that door only open for the 18-wheeler truck. At that moment, we closed the store.
Okay.
I mean, whatever they doing over there.
I got you.
And you know what? And this says it well. Either he has the IQ somewhere south of Forrest Gump, or he's stoned out of his mind. I'm gonna go with the latter. This guy is making 0 sense. Oh, this door was open. Oh, well, then she walked in. Oh, no, sir, she couldn't walk in because the trucks were there. Well, how should she have known that? Sir, that's between her and Uber and the guy up front. He says it's between him and the other. It was between her and the other employee. Like he was the one shown assaulting her, sitting on her, and physically harming her. Yet he's saying it's between her and the other employee. Right.
I got 2 more questions.
Yes, sir.
Number 1, okay. Did you try and call the police or anybody if she was intruding in the store and wouldn't leave?
I talked to my boss and I talked to the store.
So did you talk to your boss or did you talk to 911?
I talked to my boss, the guy that signs my paycheck, the guy that puts the money into my account, the guy that I work for. I work here from. He makes his schedule. Today is Thursday.
Okay. And do you remember having a physical altercation with that young lady that was in the store?
I never had a physical altercation with anybody.
Okay. Do you remember what happened during this event at all?
Yes.
Other than coming in, her asking for the DoorDash, and then asking her to leave?
We told everybody at the store was closed between the McLean and 7-Eleven. And then we're doing our inventory, which is at the set time.
Did you hold her down at any point?
Hold her? What do you mean?
Hold her down on the ground? Keep her, prevent her from getting up?
I was on my back. Like,
you were on your back? How did you end
up
on
cameras in there, sir?
Well, we asked about the cameras, and I guess the manager or whatever said the cameras aren't working.
What manager?
The one that we talked to on the phone.
There's no manager on the phone.
Okay. So, who did your coworker in there call on the phone that we spoke to?
Between him and him.
Okay. No worries.
Yes, sir.
All right. Last question. Is there anything else that happened here that you think we need to know in regards to her intruding in the store?
Yeah, that's between that 7-Eleven and no. I'm just doing my job, sir. I'm at work. I got another job I got to go to at 6 a.m. I'm just doing my job, sir, and that's it.
How long have you worked here?
I've been working here since 2021.
2021?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Kareem. Slide your knees back real quick. I don't want to hit him with the door. All right.
He was charged with false imprisonment, criminal mischief, resisting an officer, battery, and obstructing justice by hindering a witness to communicate information to law enforcement. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Well, there you have it, guys. I mean, what do you guys think? I see that, and yeah, they charged him appropriately, and the poor young lady was the victim in all this, unfortunately. And it was interesting because there were so many bootlickers. I'm sorry, I said lens lickers. I'm sorry. There were so many lens lickers in the comments saying, "Oh, well, those look like crocodile tears. Oh, I think she's fake. Oh, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, you can see, number one, she's clearly distraught. And two, dude was literally sitting on top of her and acted 110% irrational over a very sane situation. Now, people are saying that he was smoking or under the influence. When you're under the influence like that, you're high strung. So, yes, maybe in that moment, because he was under the influence, he felt as though he was threatened. He felt as though there was a threat when there wasn't any to begin with. I don't know. Hold on. All right. Nasty kids telling me to buy them food. God, I can't stand them. Okay. Let's switch gears briefly. This is a funny video. Now, before people say I'm making fun of anyone that, hold on, what is this? No. Before anyone says I'm making fun of people that are religious, no, I'm not making fun of people that are religious. This has nothing to do with religion itself. But someone sent me this video a couple of days ago, and I saw it a while ago, and I've been watching it ever since. There's a reason why it is ill-advised to let your drunk uncle say the blessing at the family gathering. This is just for a quick chuckle, guys. Have a look.
When you let your drunk uncle pray, then you hype him up.
And by the way, there are some people that could say, "Oh, this is racist towards African Americans." I'm black, and I find this hilarious. So shut up.
This Christmas that you have blessed us for. This Christmas that we know was for. In the name of Jesus, Lord, bless this food. Bless his house.
Yes, Lord.
Bless everything that we don't know on the whole about.
Hallelujah.
Let this food be a blessing to everyone. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Bless this food. And everyone that get around the table and get through. In the name of Jesus. God be blessed. Everyone be blessed. Everyone be blessed.
Amen.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
Bless this food. Bless this food. We all have that relative. Well, I shouldn't say we all, but many of us have that relative in the family. Whether it's they get dramatic in general in life or whatever. But Lord bless this food. The dude who was laughing next to the camera person was the funniest part. Just started laughing. Lord bless this food. Bless this food. Exactly. He's preaching from the heart. Drunk out of his mind. Preaching from the heart. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you know everyone around that table was blessed. You know it. Oh, man. All right. Let's switch gears. Let's switch gears, guys. This video was released yesterday. This is an interesting one. Let me turn this resolution up a little. So this video goes to the argument of you can't trespass my eyes, number one. And number two, that a person Hey, Mr. Thomas knows. He knows. Him and I both probably had the same childhood when you're in the black household from a black church. There you go. Absolutely. But there's that argument that I'm on a public sidewalk. My rights are unfettered. I can do whatever I want. Just for a tad bit of context, I won't tell the whole story. The police are investigating because this guy is walking around the neighborhood he's not familiar with, filming houses. Now let's just let this play out because I think it's interesting. It's an interesting concept. And this is one of the videos, the body cam videos, where the people, the commenters were really 50-50. And I don't want to say it was bootlickers versus lens lickers. More people trying to think what was fair in the eyes of the law, based on what the law states about being in public and about RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion. It's interesting.
May I help you?
What you mean, how may you help me?
Because I want to see if you lost anything.
What?
I want to see if you lost anything, okay?
I want to see that for.
Because I had got a couple calls says you was running around here.
And I can't wander?
Yes, you can.
It's a crime for wandering?
I never said that. You're saying it's a crime for wandering.
So what's the problem?
Well, people are concerned that you here.
What people is concerned, but that got to do with me. It's a problem?
Yes, it might be a problem. People are concerned about you. They want to know
about these people.
Okay, but they want to know why you're in the neighborhood.
Why they don't need to know I'm in the neighborhood. I'm in the neighborhood because I feel like I'm being in the neighborhood.
You just feel like being in the neighborhood?
I just feel like being in the neighborhood.
They just feel like, so you just wandering.
I just feel like walking through the neighborhood. Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Like, okay,
I can't walk through black. You black, I
know, but walk with you. You walk together, right?
I can't walk. What you mean?
I didn't say you can't walk.
Why you harassing me, bro?
How I'm harassing you?
Because you walk. I don't even know you, first and foremost. And you just hopped out of your car asking me why am I walking through. I'm on camera, bro. The whole time I've been out here, I'm on camera.
You on camera too?
Walking through the fucking neighborhood. So what's the problem?
I'm walking with you.
You don't got to walk with me.
What's I do?
Why?
Why? You said we just walking, right?
I'm just walking.
And I'm walking too.
Why I can't walk by myself? What's the problem?
Can I ask you what's the area?
Because I feel like it.
And I feel like walking with you.
You can't. So
How can I walk with you?
Back in your truck, bro. You black, bro. You know what's going on. These on some bullshit from people. Give a down, but I look like a robber because I'm black. I like a robber because I'm black. Now I'm being harassed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a funny thing. I love when someone that is black claims that there's racism from the police, especially when the police officer is black himself. The officer's like, I'm black too. Like what are you talking about? So anyway, this is the situation. Unfamiliar person walking around a small community. No one's ever seen him before. And again, he's out filming houses. Now, one could argue technically what he's doing is legal. And you could argue, yes, it is. And I think that's a valid statement. But then on the flip side, it's also valid that there's a suspicion of a potential crime he's about to commit. And has nothing to do with his skin color. It's his conduct. And what I don't understand with these type of videos is that it's very simple to diffuse the suspicion if the person would just cooperate. As you'll see, this guy has no intention of cooperating under any circumstances. Any circumstances. Which will lead to the end. A white collar? It could be. I don't know what the skin color of the person that made the phone call. Let's say hypothetically, yes. The person that made the phone call was white. But again, if there's suspicion that someone that's never been seen in the neighborhood before, yeah, Dove said it's weird. So therefore, there is a suspicion that's there. So then it's reasonable and lawful for the police to investigate what's going on. But simply saying I'm walking in a neighborhood that I've never been in before, filming houses because I feel like it, that doesn't diffuse the suspicion. It doesn't.
My day. Your supervisor told you got to walk. That's why you're doing what you're doing. And you're not even doing it because that's what you want to do. Because you're supervisor. And I'm in a rich neighborhood.
Because my supervisor, people
I'm rich.
about you.
I'm rich.
And that's fine.
I live in the neighborhood. Okay. So why are you following me?
You live in the neighborhood. What's your name then?
It doesn't matter. I don't have to tell you my name.
Yes, you do.
We can stand here and just look at each other.
What you mean? I don't want you walking with me. You harassing me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I don't want you walking with me.
And if you really don't want you,
I didn't do nothing wrong. What the is the problem?
Because I'm trying to figure out why are you for one thing? Why are
Because
you so
I
aggressive?
want to.
Okay, and I can walk.
You don't have to walk with me though. You don't gotta walk with me. I want to walk in the neighborhood.
You said I don't have to, but I can.
Because I feel like
and I feel like walking with you because you want to curse like curse
That's
too.
harassing.
Nah, I'm harassing with you. I tell this guy just walk with him.
Do, bro.
I am doing what I'm doing.
Thank you.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
Bro. You ain't gotta follow me. Why is you following me though?
I'm doing what I'm doing. You just said I don't have to, but I can. That's two different things like you.
Serious?
You don't have to, but you can, right?
I don't listen. I'm committing a crime.
And they say you commit a crime. You're saying
why
that.
Why are you following me?
What you mean? Why following you?
Why are you following me?
I said I could walk with you. I could walk. I could walk too.
You can't walk with me.
Okay, fine. I just walk beside you. I just won't be with you, huh?
Yo, you harassing me, bro.
Now I'm harassing you.
Getting harassed by a black cop in a white neighborhood.
I'm trying to figure out why are you here?
Because I fucking want to be here.
And I could walk with you. I want to be here. Yeah, I can. I can.
No,
yes, I can.
Bitch, no the f you can't. No the f you can't walk with me because you fucking want to walk with me. I know my fucking rights. Call your fucking supervisor.
Okay, I will call
pussy.
him. I'll call him. No.
What you talking about?
Or
so my
A236.
Okay, you guys must be misunderstanding me, and Rob, you must be misunderstanding me. I never said that there's proof that he did anything wrong. It's not about proof. It's about the suspicion that's there, and the officer diffusing the suspicion by asking what he's doing or what's going on per se. That's the whole argument. It has nothing to do with right or wrong. For all we know, this guy isn't doing anything wrong. But again, think about the factors behind it. Someone that's in a new neighborhood, walking around. Dude, that's not me. Anytime there's a black guy on screen, Steven Sellers wants to say, hey, you need to leave Will alone. Right. Like, that's me on camera. That's me. I'm that black guy. You know what, Steve? You know what? Come on. Get out of here. But it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with right or wrong or whether or not a crime has been committed or not. Again, it's the suspicion that the officers lawfully can investigate. That's all it is. But responding by saying I'm walking around in the area because I can, that's not diffusing the suspicion. Okay, and you know, and like I said, GJM, in the comments section, they were so 50-50. So 50-50. But let's just play it out and see the full context.
You know, Cottonwood and Walnut Circle.
13 County, I'm close. I'll be there in about 5.
You gonna buy me a house, you gonna buy my daughter
You
house.
want to speak to my supervisor?
You fucking harassing me.
You say you want to speak to my supervisor?
Fucking harassing me.
My supervisor's on his way
Since you
too.
fucking harassing me, pussy. I've been fucking cameraed up since I came in this fucking neighborhood.
This is?
Get camera. Get off my dick.
Okay.
Get off my dick, man.
Okay.
What the f is you following me for? Because I'm in this neighborhood. Get out of here, man. Do what I want to do. My morning up.
It's afternoon now, sir.
Suck my dick. My day up. Yo, stop following me, bro.
I'm letting my supervisor come. You said speak to my supervisor.
So go to your truck.
I know how to go to my truck.
I'm not valeting. I'm not on nobody.
You're totally right. I
Why
agree with you.
the f is you following me,
You asked
though?
my supervisor.
Why?
You asked my...
Possibly. And I'm not saying it's a race thing. I'm not saying it isn't a race thing. If the guy is white, understand what it is, guys. Someone that the people haven't seen in the neighborhood filming houses. That's the point. And I don't want to make this a race thing because, again, I'm not taking sides. Understand, I'm not taking sides. I'm viewing this as I see it. It would have been very simple if this guy had just said, I live at this place or I live in the area. I'm walking around, blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to say it's apparent that this guy doesn't live in the area. But you'll see as you listen more and more as he talks, his story to me just doesn't make sense. That's why context, guys, is everything. You have to see the full context to understand what's actually taking place versus on the surface.
My supervisor, right?
Bye.
Yes, you did.
Bye.
Record your camera.
Bye.
Yes, your supervisor. No.
Bye. Stop following me.
Sorry.
Stop following me.
Go to my truck.
Stop following me.
I have to go to my
Stop
truck.
following me. You don't gotta follow me. That's harassment.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
What's going on, boss?
I don't know. Actual
Come on over here.
I don't gotta go nowhere.
Talk with me.
I don't gotta go talk with no. I'm talking to you right here.
Okay, what's going on?
I don't know. Ask this.
I'm asking you.
I'm
What's going
asking
on?
this.
I'm asking you.
Ask this.
We got a call.
I don't know about your call.
Of a suspicious person.
What suspicious
That's
person?
it.
A black person?
No.
A black dude? A black.
Photos.
Yes, I'm
of
taking
houses.
photos. Yes.
Okay. For
Yes,
what
I'm
reason?
video because I feel like it.
Because
I feel like it.
Can I get your ID, please?
No, you cannot.
Why not?
Why do you want my? I ain't committing no crime.
I'm not saying that you did.
All right, so you don't need my ID.
Yes, I do.
No, I don't. I'm not
Yes,
committing
I do.
no crime.
Yes, I do.
Got it. No, my fucking rights.
Yeah, I need your ID.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I do. You're
Yeah, I
not
ain't do
leaving.
shit.
Stay right
You
here.
mean I ain't leaving?
You're not leaving.
I ain't do nothing.
I still need to do.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
I don't care.
I didn't do
I still need to
nothing.
say who you
I didn't
are.
do nothing. Why you got your hand on your gun? I'm unarmed. There's two of y'all.
Right
Why the f you got your hand on your gun?
I don't.
I'm unarmed.
It's on top.
I'm unarmed. All I'm doing is walking. You want to buy my daughter one of these houses? Do you want to buy my daughter one of these f***ing houses? Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
So again, guys, it's adding to the suspicion. And again, let's not make this a race thing. If a white guy acted like this, the reaction would be the same. How many videos do people want to claim racism when a lot of these videos we see of people of all skin colors and all racial denominations? This has nothing to do with race. I don't see it as anything to do with race. To me, if this was a racially motivated thing, he would have been in cuffs already. The fact that he's escalating now, raising his voice, shouting at this officer, getting in this officer's face, absolutely. Absolutely. This could have been something more serious if this was a racially motivated thing. But as you see, the officers will try and reason with this guy. But he's not reasonable. Now, of course, you don't have to be reasonable. It's not illegal to be a douche. It's not illegal to be an a-hole. It's not illegal to be difficult. So no one's charging him with a crime. No one's accusing him of a crime. But the point is, they were called because of suspicion, and he could have diffused the situation. And quite frankly, I would be suspicious too. If he's acting the way he's acting with these officers, if he was acting like that while he was filming my house, yeah, I would call the police too. I'm being honest. As a young, able-bodied black guy, if this guy was walking and filming my house that I'd never seen before, acting like this, I would have probably called the police too, if I didn't confront him myself.
Figure out who you are. Yes, you do. You don't need to know who I am. Right, I ain't committing no crime. My name Daryl Baker.
Okay, Daryl Baker.
What's up?
What's your date of birth?
The f is you talking about?
I'm not talking about anything. I'm right here, man. I'm
right here.
I agree. No, and Joe, I agree with that. That's why I'm saying if this was an Eagle Nick, okay. Does the call get placed though? Yeah. If this was someone like Eagle Nick filming my house that I had never seen before, acting erratic like this, I don't care what skin color the guy is. It's suspicious. That's why it's not a race thing. Of course, people can take it as a race thing and roll with it, run with it. But I don't see it as a race thing. And again, and you put it very well. It's not, none of this has anything to do with the cops. Could the homeowner in that particular moment say, hey, is a random black guy on my block? Absolutely. But even if it was racially motivated, that doesn't minimize the officers for investigating someone who is acting suspicious. Because even if it is the caller that was the proponent of something that was racially motivated, it doesn't matter because the officers still have to investigate. So therefore, the whole, I don't know. Like I said, it's just, GJM said, the whole situation sucks. It sucks. This sucks. But we can see this guy is not helping his case. He's not.
Stop moving. Why stop moving? I don't gotta stop moving.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Why is you detaining me? For what? For what? Stop. For what?
David Hill said Merb. Who's Merb? M-E-R-B? Never heard of Merb. Is that another content creator? I'll look into him. But explain that the police are within their right to question under these circumstances. Correct. Correct. Absolutely. I hate to sound like a frauder, but is suspicion a crime? It's not a crime. Here's the thing. Suspicion is not a crime. That's why he was never placed in handcuffs. He was never charged. He was being investigated. Suspicion warrants the police to investigate for the potential of a crime. Once they have completed their investigation, then if there's no crime, person's free to go. And that's the point. But a person cannot obstruct the police from investigating if there is a potential crime, because then that is a crime. How many times do these frauditors, because they want to obstruct the police in their lawful duties to investigate suspicion, that's what causes them being arrested, and that's why they're released hours later. Not because they committed a crime. Notice they're quick to say, oh, I was arrested for filming. No. You were arrested because the officer were called for suspicion of a crime and you would not allow them to investigate. Joe said the investigation may prevent a crime. Exactly. So in this case, this guy, and GGM said, if he was acting this while beforehand, 100% support calling. Absolutely. Merb is a Kate Simp mass hole channel? What? Flat derp? Is that what you're talking about? Hold on. I have no idea. Merb has also been defending Earl David Ward. I don't know who that is. GEF swag. I don't know whose channel that is. Like, if someone wants to like spell out his full channel name, I can look into it. Sure, but I have no idea who that is. But yeah, so we're talking about actions that lead to suspicion of a crime taking place. It's not actually a crime.
Why stop moving? I don't gotta stop moving.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Why is you detaining me?
You did not realize this whole time, Rob, that that's Joe. You did not realize this whole time the vegetarian poster 7 misconception. You did not know. You're an idiot, dude. You're an idiot.
Stop. For what? Stop. For what? Man, don't touch me no more, bro. For what? I don't gotta stop moving. No, I don't. No, I don't. What crime did I commit?
I'm not saying you committed.
All right, so why am I stopping? Why am I detained? All I'm doing is walking through the neighborhood.
Okay.
All I'm doing is walking through the neighborhood. That's it.
Now I just need to make sure that you're clear.
Listen, man. Listen, man. Get the fuck out of my face. That's what you do. You get the fuck out of my face.
I'm not getting out of your face. I'm right here, my man.
Out of my face.
But Mr. Baker.
Listen, man. Why is y'all harassing me?
Mr. Baker, he told you why he called.
Hey, I don't care. That don't got nothing to do with me. I can't walk through a fucking neighborhood. I can't walk through a neighborhood. I'm doing. I'm not driving. I'm walking through a fucking neighborhood.
So then, what's the problem with telling us who you are?
Run your fucking name.
What's the problem with
telling us who I want to do?
Okay.
I'm a free man. I do what the fuck I want to do. And I ain't fucking scared of you.
Okay.
Or going to jail.
That's fine.
So get the fuck out of my face.
No, I'm not gonna get out of your face.
Run the fucking name. Cause you a dickhead ass white boy. That's what you want to be.
That's fine. You think how you want to.
You a dickhead ass white boy. And that's what you want. Can I get some space?
No, you can't.
Man, you better get
Stop.
Stop. Yo, run my name. Don't touch me.
Mr. Baker.
Run my name. Don't touch me. Why is you about to touch me?
Mr. Baker.
Why is he about to touch me?
Mr. Baker.
What you want to do? Shoot me?
No, I don't.
That's what you want to do? See? That's what you want to do?
I just want to know why.
That's what you want to do? Because I fucking feel like it.
Okay.
Because I fucking feel like it.
Okay.
Because I fucking feel like it.
All right.
That's why the fuck I'm here. Okay. What's cracking?
Nothing's cracking, my man.
So why the fuck is you in my face?
I'm not in your
Run
face.
the fucking name and keep it moving.
I need to make sure that
Run
you're
the
good.
fucking name and get in that car.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Run my name and get in your fucking car.
I'm going to wait for another officer to get
Run
in
your
car.
name and get in your fucking car.
You're not going to dictate what I do. All right?
Yo, man.
Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker.
Yo, I'm trying to keep it moving like I've been doing. Why are you touching me, bro? Why are you touching me?
Stop moving.
Why is he touching me? Why are you look? Why is he touching me? Stop touching me.
Stop moving.
His name. See his name.
Stop moving.
See his name.
All right.
See this fucking name.
Stop moving.
Why are you touching me?
Stop moving.
Why are you touching me, bro?
Stop.
I don't gotta stop moving. I'm not detained. Am I detained?
Right now you are being detained.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Run my fucking name.
You need to calm down.
I'm not being detained.
Yes, you are being detained right now.
Run my name.
I'll run it when I get another officer here. All right?
Yo, man, you just harassing me because I'm walking through your fucking community? I'm from New York. I'm an independent fucking contractor. Get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me.
Stop.
Touching me. Run the fucking name and get the fuck out my face.
So, okay.
Period.
So, and this is it again. He just stated, he didn't say you're walking through my neighborhood. He said I'm walking through your neighborhood or a neighborhood. He says he's from New York. So he doesn't live there. Again, adding to the suspicion that potentially he's there for nefarious reasons. I'm not saying he's committed a crime. I'm not saying he's a criminal. He's not being detained for the purpose of a crime. So I understand people. Chris says maybe this guy was waiting for this encounter for a reason. I mean, maybe. This guy to me seems kind of a little bit out of his mind. Ooh, excuse me. They called because this guy is out of his mind. They did not call the police because he's black. They called because he's a New Yorker. No, Joe. No, Joe. They did not discriminate based off where he lives or where he's from. For all you know, he was on the phone screaming this whole time. We don't know. And here's the thing. He could have diffused the situation 10 minutes ago. If you had told that first officer, I'm just walking through the neighborhood. Why not let him walk and observe from a distance? He committed no crime. I mean, that's understood, but look at the way he's acting. They're trying to investigate a simple situation, and he's simply not allowing them to. And he's acting disgruntled. So at this point, and here's the thing. None of us are police officers. We don't know specifically. What is in the police handbook and what they're trying to do in a situation like this. We just go based off the law and based on our interpretation. Chris says, wound up too much. That behavior. Joe says, very angry individual. Steven Zeller says, black. GGM, this video is straight up an ethics sociology. Listen, this is a video we would watch in sociology when I took it in college. I took it twice in college. Absolutely a video we would watch, and we would just be debating for an hour and a half, the whole class. Was he out of his mind before the cops got there? Potentially, which is where the suspicion comes from. Again, we don't know. I disagree with the notion that they should have let him go on, because to me, this guy could be a threat. He could have a firearm. He could, be looking and targeting someone specific. We don't know. They don't know. But the whole point is he's not allowing them to investigate, and he's being as obtuse as possible. Now, again, being obtuse, being a dick is not a crime. But still, as I said in the other case, it's all about what is reasonable. And to me, the question is, law school question, is it reasonable in this situation to detain someone that is clearly unhinged and disgruntled, not knowing what his purpose is in a neighborhood he doesn't live in? Now, listen, I'll give a personal experience. When I moved to Sweetsboro, when I moved back home with my parents back in 2020 during the pandemic. They live in an all-white neighborhood. Now my parents are black, but my parents, nice house, wealthy parents, they introduce themselves, the neighbors know them. So when I would go walking, people would give me a look. Young black guy walking around the neighborhood. Because I would go for a walk. It was like a big oval, and I'd go for a walk. Yeah. I was stopped by one neighbor. Who are you? And I tell them, oh, yeah, I'm so-and-so's son. They live at this house, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I met them. Okay. All right, go on, sir. It's someone's neighborhood. They have a right to know who's in it, I believe. But I digress.
All I did was go for a fucking walk. It's my fucking day off.
You say you're from New York?
I don't give a fuck. Girl, get the fuck out of my face.
Stop moving.
Yo,
Listen, I've already told you.
Yo, run my name.
Stop moving.
So what you gonna do?
What do you mean?
What you gonna do?
What do you mean?
What you wanna do? What you wanna do?
Listen, I need to make sure.
What the run the name?
I'm not gonna run until I get another officer here. You
Yo.
got it? Like I said, you're not gonna dictate
I'm not
my
detained, homie.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not a criminal.
I didn't
How
say
you
were.
detain that's not doing a crime?
I didn't say
How you detain somebody that's not doing a crime? How you detain me because I'm walking through the neighborhood?
Well, the officer just said you're not being detained because of committing a crime. You're being detained because they're trying to investigate what's even going on, and you're not allowing them to. I hate that, man. Which one, the officer or the guy? Because here's the thing, and I want to make myself 110% clear. Why can't you walk without being questioned? Again, G-Jam, you have to understand, they were called because of a suspicious character in the neighborhood. We don't know what caused the suspicion, but the officers have to investigate it. This isn't someone walking on the street that the officers see and they're like, yo, who are you? What are you doing? They were called because of a suspicious individual. And again, just looking at the way this guy is conducting himself, one could reason that there's a reason why he was acting, or people thought he was being suspicious. Wealthy neighborhood equal elitist slobs. Yeah, sometime. Freudian slip. What did I do? Freudian. What? Oh, you know what? You guys are pathetic. You guys are pathetic. You know what I was trying to say. You know exactly what I was trying to say. Hey, you know what that reminds me of? Hold on. I have to play it now. You hate that guy that it was a woman. No, listen. Listen. I'm not disagreeing with anyone. I'm not mad at anyone. These type of and this is the point. It's about having a conversation without calling people names and threatening people's families and blah, blah, blah. I like this. We can have a difference of opinion. That's not a problem. That's what the court system is for. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. This is probably gonna get struck, but this is what you people are comparing me to, huh?
Public debate to defend your comments attacking us as racist. In the very first paragraph of our website at nationalstraightpridecoalition.org, we say we're there to defend all races and colors. You pulled out Caucasian. You didn't have any ramifications after, which we put in our manifesto per se. You attacked us as racism. You pulled the race card to pull in attacks against us, to justify attacks against us in that park. And when they come, you're going to turn right around and say, well, we deserved it. We haven't done anything. We're a totally peaceful racist group. to defend all races. Okay, I made that comment. We said we're here to defend all races and colors.
That's what you guys are comparing it to. That's what you guys are comparing it to. We haven't done anything. We support all races. We're a totally peaceful racist. We're a totally peaceful racist group. That's what you guys are comparing it to. We're totally. I love that clip. Oh, that clip cracks me up. That clip cracks me up. That's so funny. Anyway, glad we can have a laugh while we're all having a debate.
How you detaining me because I'm walking through the neighborhood?
Stop. All units were
Talking about why am I here? I'm here because I feel like it. I'm here because I feel like it.
Stop. I'm telling you to stop.
What you gonna do?
Right
you
now,
gonna arrest me?
You're gonna be.
You gonna arrest
You're
me?
gonna get arrested for
You gonna arrest? I don't give a.
Okay.
You illegally detaining me. You illegally detaining me. Man, run my name.
Listen, Mr. Baker.
Run my name.
Mr. Baker.
Why your hand on your gun? I'm unarmed. Your hand is on a fucking weapon. Why?
It's on top of my
I'm unarmed. You can't take me
I'm not saying that.
without your gun.
Stop.
An unarmed black man. An unarmed black man. You gonna buy me a house. That's what the fuck I'm looking for. A house. And you gonna buy it. You gonna buy it. You gonna buy it. Y'all see me looking at houses, recording, looking at houses. Okay. That's what the fuck I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
So, okay. So people want to defend this guy and say, oh, he's not doing anything. We're walking down the street. You're telling me it's not suspicious to walk around a neighborhood you don't live in and film random houses? Especially if he's acting like this? I'm all about being fair. I'm all about all that, guys. But again, I'm talking about being reasonable. And people want to say, oh, the officers are in the wrong here. But is it reasonable to understand why this would warrant an investigation? He just said he's out there filming houses in a neighborhood he doesn't live in. That is suspicious. It is.
That's what I'm doing. I'm pointing my finger. It's a finger. You gonna shoot me?
I'm gonna say it was.
You gonna shoot me?
Is my gun out?
Is you gonna shoot me?
Is my gun out?
Shoot me.
Is my gun out?
Shoot me. Shoot. Shoot.
You guys still support this guy? If frauders can get away with it, why not this guy? If frauders can get away, but frauders are still investigated. The police still approach them. Understand, the police probably would have let him go. The fact that now he's acting unhinged is why he's being detained at this point. If he was and understand, there are frauders that have been arrested for filming inside people's houses. There have been. Peppermint Patty, PayPal Patty, and his buddies a couple of years ago were filming inside cars and filming inside people's houses in a private neighborhood, and they were all arrested for it. They were arrested for it. So that's not true, Rob. That's not true. Now, on a public sidewalk, filming inside businesses, many times, yes, they get away with it. I'm not denying that, G-Jams. The house is beautiful. It's an expensive neighborhood. The houses are beautiful, no doubt. I'm not denying that. Not at all. But you guys are missing my point. And this is what I'm trying to say, but no one really seems to register it. Is it reasonable that there would be suspicion and inevitably or warrant an investigation for someone filming houses that they don't live in a neighborhood that they don't live in? And then when the police simply say, what are you doing? Acting like this. But yet you guys think this guy is the victim here. I just don't see it that way. If anything, the police, again, have the right to investigate when suspicion is warranted. And then Yeah, this guy's. I never said, Rob. I can't tell if you're just being a contrarian or if you're trying to argue with me. I never said he did anything wrong. We're not talking about. I don't know how clear I don't know how many times I have to say this. It has nothing to do with right or wrong. This is not about right or wrong or whether or not a crime has been committed. I'm referring to whether or not his actions warrant suspicion, whether or not there is reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime is about to be committed. Now, simply put, GJM says that. He sees both sides. There's two sides to it. Exactly. I agree with that. But this is not in any way insinuating that he committed a crime. Frauditors don't always commit crimes on their audits. They nag and harass the general public, but they don't necessarily commit crimes just by filming buildings. We understand that. Now, people are quick to say, oh, they're filming a building. It's illegal. We know that's not the case. But it still warrants an investigation at times. And that's why the police say, okay, you're just filming a building. Carry on then. So that's that. Find more videos like this. I like having a really engaging conversation with everyone. Like, this is great. I like this.
This is devil. You gonna have my kids living like this? Shoot!
But again, getting in this officer's face, telling him to shoot him, I probably can't say that word, but yeah. Am I free to ask questions? What does that mean? I don't understand what you're asking. Kelly Fritz says, in Florida's film a bank, it's suspicious because it can be casing the joint. If he films houses, it can be construed as casing the houses. Agreed. Steven Sells, what if it was a white woman? It could be the same thing. It could potentially be the same thing. If Jessica, Riot Radio Girl, was walking around with her camera filming inside people's houses, then the exact same thing could happen. Exact same thing could happen. Rob says, frauditors do this to antagonize the police. I agree. For all we know, this guy's doing the same thing. The point is, we don't know because we don't know if a crime has been committed. It's suspicious which warrants an investigation. That's the point. Can anyone ask a fair, reasonable question? You have a question? Are you saying you have a question you want to ask? If you have a question, go ahead and ask it. Yeah.
Clearly, I can't talk to you.
Shoot!
You're in a little bit agitated state.
Yeah, because your pig ass harassing me. I'm walking through the neighborhood because I fucking feel like it.
Okay. And you're agitated, right?
Because I fucking feel like it.
Okay.
With a big ass dick.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Right. Walking through the neighborhood with a big ass dick. And I'm
well, at that moment, yeah, grabbing his crotch. I didn't even notice he did that. Grabbing his crotch, screaming those type of obscenities. Now, tell me if he isn't being disorderly. Tell me if he's committing a crime. Tell me if now he's crossed the line. Because at this point, by his conduct, he's truly being disorderly. And the officers now could absolutely arrest him. But they don't. Well, GJM, yes. Some neighbor. Okay, so GJM says some neighborhoods attract attention. Correct. But if a lot of people, so if that's the case, for example, you're talking about Lakeshore Drive in Chicago, that's where a lot of tourists come to view the houses in the area. This could just be a regular development that's in the middle of who knows where. My parents live in development similar. We lived in a house, not as big as this, but we lived in a house similar like this. And it's in the middle of the woods in New Jersey. Nothing special about our little development. Nothing special whatsoever. All the houses in that township were beautiful. But hey, I'm moving to South Philly. Don't talk about my city. Don't talk about my city. South Philly. I'm moving to South Philly. Come on. Don't do me like that. Dove says he could go for disturbing the peace now. Disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, harassment of the general public. Yeah.
From New York. I'm not from Chicago. I'm an independent contractor. I'm here for work. All I do is remodel Walmarts. I remodel every Walmart in the fucking city.
That's giving me more information.
So what's up? Run my fucking name and get in your fucking cruiser. Go find a real criminal and get off my big ass black dick. Cause these racist ass call the police. Cause I'm black walking through the neighborhood in the middle of the street. I'm black walking in the middle of the street.
Okay. So you know why we're here?
I don't give a f. Cause I'm black.
And no.
Yes.
No.
Well, I'm here. Why you here?
We got a call.
Why you here?
Why?
You got a call for what?
Suspicious.
Suspicious doing what?
Taking pictures of houses.
So what? That's illegal?
No, I'm not saying it's illegal.
So what the f is the suspicion?
The suspicion?
Where's the suspicion?
It's a person's suspicion.
It's a person. What does that mean?
A person.
A person. What does that mean?
They're suspicious of somebody that's
I'm doing what?
that they don't recognize.
Taking pictures.
That's it, yeah.
So what? It's a free fucking country.
Okay.
What's my name, man? I'm tired of talking to you.
Okay. You're not talking. You're yelling.
These niggas follow me around.
Do me a favor. Keep your hands up.
I don't got to do nothing. You gonna shoot me? Shoot me. You gonna shoot me? Shoot me. My hands in my pocket. You ever heard of walking through the neighborhood black? You ever heard driving while black? I'm walking while black. I'm walking while black. I'm walking while black. Why is your black ass on the field? I'm walking while black. Black ass. I'm walking while black.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm walking while black. Why am I being detained? Why is these niggas harassing me? Why am I being harassed?
Not being harassed.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to go about my fucking day. I was going back to my fucking hotel.
What hotel you staying
It
at?
doesn't fucking matter.
What hotel you staying
Doesn't
at?
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I'm just trying to have a conversation
Doesn't matter.
with you.
Call your backup so I can run. You can run my name so I can keep it moving. You holding me up, wasting my time. I'm trying to go about my day.
Yeah, and you're acting out of the norm
I'm
right
not acting
now.
nothing.
Yes,
I'm not
you are.
acting nothing.
Why are you so agitated?
I'm agitated.
Well, we're talking about Poconos. They'll be 2 hours from the I'll be 2 hours from the Poconos. I love the Poconos. I haven't been in a couple of years. Love the Poconos. Taxes are good in PA. Taxes are good, better than New Jersey, that's for sure. All right, Duff. We'll see you in a few minutes. Florida Mania. Papa's moving to PA. Woohoo! What part of PA is he moving to? That's awesome. Mr. Thompson, Will is moving from West Philly, the ghetto, the South Philly. Shut up, Rob. Shut up.
Really?
I'm agitated.
How are you agitated? Yelling, bothering everybody.
I can yell.
Okay. All right.
I can motherfucker.
Is that normal behavior?
Is that a crime?
Is that normal behavior?
A crime.
Is it normal behavior?
Is it a
for you?
crime?
Well, I just gotta make sure you're
Is
good,
it a
man.
crime?
I'm not saying it's crime.
Is it a crime?
I'm not saying it's crime.
Is it a crime?
I'm not saying it's crime.
Is it a crime?
I'm not saying it's
Is it a crime?
I'm not saying
Am I committed a crime?
Not saying
Are you
that.
charging me with a crime?
I'm not saying
So
that.
leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. I didn't do no crime. I'm walking while black through the neighborhood. Leave me alone.
Do me a favor. Stop walking.
I don't have to.
Stop walking.
I don't have to. I'm doing what I've been doing. Walking. Taking pictures.
Mr. Baker.
That's what I'm doing.
Mr.
Look at
Baker.
that house. That's what I'm doing.
Mr. Baker.
That's a nice ass house right
When was your
there.
birthday?
That's a nice house.
Mr. Baker.
Damn, this is a nice house too, man. This house is nice too, man. Damn. Forest Green, that's nice.
Mr. Baker,
That's
do me a
nice
favor.
too, man. Dick face.
And it's out of New York?
Yes.
All right.
You're not gonna take your badge off. You're not gonna take your badge off. You're not gonna take that gun off. You're not gonna do nothing. Stop putting your fucking hands on me.
Pittsburgh will be about 6.5 hours from me. I had an ex in Pittsburgh once. Oh my god. Ugh. Made me hate the Steelers for a good year and a half. Why do the officers need to wait for another officer when it's two of them there to thoroughly engage and conduct an investigation, Rob? How many times when frauders are being detained, 8 or 9 officers show up? That's not a big deal, Rob. Don't make it bigger than it is.
Right now, you're being
You about to
deceived.
shoot.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
You about to shoot.
I'm not nobody.
So why you got the gun on me?
That's not a gun.
Why am I being detained?
I told you. You're not going to cooperate. This is how we're going to handle this. Absolutely. Let's go on the phone. Thank you.
You got a gun on me.
Anybody got no gun on
You
you?
got the gun on me. Take that Spanish.
Yeah, okay.
Take
I know.
that.
Walk back this way.
Yeah, why am I got the cuffs on me?
Told you why.
Why?
You're acting erratically.
Wild black. Walking wild black. Walking wild black. Walking, why am I going in the car for?
Because you are.
For what?
Because it's more secure area.
For what?
That's why.
Why? You gotta tell me, why am I going in this car?
Because I said safe.
Dick, I do what the fuck I want to do. I walk through any neighborhood I want to. I drink what the fuck I want to drink. I smoke what the fuck I want to smoke. I ain't on no papers. I ain't on none of your jurisdiction. Keep my dick. What you talking about? Okay, I got 14 years in prison. You gotta give a fuck about whatever you think you can do to me?
Sit down.
I mean, that makes sense. Now you guys tell me that this is not warranting the suspicion.
Sit.
You're a racist ass. You're a racist ass. You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit. Go look for real fucking crime. What am I being arrested for?
Put your feet in the car.
What am I being arrested for?
Put your feet in the car.
What am I being arrested for? You doing that fucking authority shit like I...
So here's the deal, just so you understand each other. You can sit here like this for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 minutes. Don't give a really don't. Eventually what's going to end up happening is they're going to take you in for the charge that they deem appropriate. They're going to let you know what it is, and you'll have a chance to either bond or be I-bond.
37, go ahead.
That's what's happening.
All I was doing was walking through the
I understand that.
And they stopped me talking about your suspicion. Suspicious of what? I'm not supposed to be angry. Suspicious of what?
You're not supposed
I'm not
to scream.
doing anything. I'm not
You're
screaming.
not supposed to ball your fist up at people.
I'm not balling my fist.
Okay.
What? You
I'm
got
not-
that on camera? What? I'm lying. I'm lying to you.
You're talking.
I'm lying to you.
Rob, I can't tell if you're trolling or you just clearly don't get it. No one ever said anything that there's any proof that he was going to or not going to commit a crime. He's now being arrested for his conduct after the suspicion, or after the investigation took place of the suspicion. That's why he's in cuffs right now. The fact that he was screaming erratically and the fact that he was screaming obscenities in public at the police officers. There's multiple charges for that. This is nothing you keep saying that there's whether or not he has proof he was going to commit a crime or not commit a crime. There's nothing to do with that. That's not what this is about. It's about suspicion that he was going to commit a crime or potentially was in the process of committing a crime that warranted the investigation. Because he would not allow the officers to engage in the investigation and wanted to act disorderly, wanted to disturb the peace, that's why he's in handcuffs. No, Steven, it has nothing to do with the fact that he's black. If this was a white guy acting the same way, it would have been the same thing. The exact same thing. Like, I don't understand why you guys are trying to make this a race thing. The officers are treating this guy how they would treat anyone else acting equally as erratic, I believe.
About lying to you. I'm about to lie to you. Who is you? Who is you? This is racist. You niggas about to make up a fucking charge and getting shot every day. It's getting shot every day and you about to make up a charge.
You don't know me. Sit down.
You don't know me neither.
That's right. I don't call you.
So what the fuck is you talking to me like that?
I don't call you.
Because I'm black?
And I don't.
You think because you think you got more money than me? You don't. You think you got a better job? You don't.
Sit down.
I travel. I've been on mad flights. 200 flights. All I do is travel this country and work.
Okay. Sit down.
Put your feet in the car.
All I know is that you have disparaged my character from the second that I showed up.
So what are you doing to me? You think I give a fuck about your character?
Yeah,
what are you doing to my character?
care about my
What
character.
about my character? What about my character?
Let's go.
What about my character? What about my character?
Put your feet.
You can stop me for nothing.
Understand when I said you've been disparaging my character from the minute I came.
Get him out. Let's go.
You want us to follow Sarge? Yes, okay. No problem, Sergeant. Just let my sergeant know.
Yeah, I will.
All right.
Yep.
Goes over. Yep.
All right.
So, these are the charges. He was not charged for anything in reference to filming the house, for being disorderly and obstructing an officer. Rob, he was telling them to run his name, yes, as he was walking away and as he was cursing and screaming at them. The officer kept saying, wait until the third officer comes so that he could go to his police car and run his name. You saw that, Rob. You saw that, Rob. But the officer, or the guy, would not allow the officer to do so because he was running his mouth, threatening the officer, saying the officer to shoot him, saying fighting words. So yes, I believe that was absolutely warranted. But again, these charges have nothing to do with the fact that he was filming or what the actual investigation was. This guy talked himself into an arrest. That's the problem. Karen says, I walked around rich neighborhoods filming houses here for Pennsylvania, but I knew there was a chance of someone approaching me about it. Kelly Fritz, intent after the original suspicious one, but the fact in the actual investigation of the call, he was obstructing the disturbance and he was obstructing the investigation and creating a disturbance, thus leading to the charges before you. So again, guys, objectively, Steven Seller says, Attica. Yep. So guys, objectively. Why is anyone defending this race-baiting, racist, POS troublemaker? Look, people are trying to be fair, and I say absolutely. All because someone has a criminal record doesn't mean they shouldn't be treated fairly or should be treated different than anyone else. They're on skin color, denomination, background, whatever. GJN says, bleh. I know. It's a gray area. It's a gray area. The law and the judicial system is not perfect. That's the unfortunate reality. But at the end of the day, that's why you go to court. But GJM, I don't think you can dispute that if he didn't act disorderly, he would not have had those other two charges. That video probably would not have existed, because then it would have been, okay, I'm walking around filming houses. Okay, are you trying to rob them? No. All right, carry on then. So I digress. All right, guys, we're going to call it quits. I'm going to wrap this stream up. I think some of you are going to head over to GS's stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to have the TV on listening, but now I got to go back to packing. I got a lot of work left to do packing. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for your continued support of my channel. I appreciate everyone that showed up tonight that continues to support my little channel. We'll see you guys next time.
Now, everybody say goodbye for about the 7th time to the newest Frauder Mania YouTube handle he has created. Go create you a few more, because Eagle Nick Audits is fixing to send you out the door.
Oh, what an assault.
Fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Wait.
Are you serious right now?
Let's go.
Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this.